Hey everybody, it's shame busting coach Jenn Bovee from www.jennbovee.com. I wanted to talk to you guys today about transparency. How transparent of a life are you living? Are there people looking in through your windows? What's happening in your life? So I don't think that most people know a lot about me, about the life I live or anything else. And so I'm going to come very clean today because I had this experience that I want to share with you. So I had a PICC line installed yesterday, and it's just a thing that hangs out in my arm all day, all night, 24/7, and it's fine. But I realized Monday evening when my husband went to bed and I was hanging out in the living room that I was having some growing anxiety about it because I realized that it made me feel vulnerable and it made me feel exposed. And so I really had to dive into that, and I had to figure out, where did that exposed feeling come from? I suspect now, or I know now, that it came from that place of fearing judgment and of not wanting to be judged and of wanting to remain distantly safe. I am very deliberate in what I share with the general world, and the things I share are typically very intentional. So I felt like this would expose a lot of the life I live and the struggles that I go through. Now, people can believe that that is a strength of mine. I go through a lot every day and I still show up to work and I still see clients and I'm still productive and I'm still living life. I'm not hanging out in bed every day. Great. But there are also those people that can judge me for that, that can shame me for that, and that can attempt to make themselves feel better because they're healthier and cause more damage and harm. Now, I don't choose to keep those people around me, and on social media, those people quickly get blocked. I'm just going to be honest. But it's still a risk. Being real is a risk. And I want to reach out to all of you and tell you that the world needs to see the real you. I need to see the real you. Your friends need to see the real you. Your spouse needs to see the real you. Your children need to see the real you. The world is craving realness right now. And you deserve to be real. You deserve to live a transparent life. We all deserve this. And so I finally made the decision before I went to bed Monday night that getting the PICC line would be a step in transparency for me, which is not my default for what it's worth. My default is to minimize stuff and keep stuff private and not talk about things and on and on. So this stepping out into the world, PICC line and all, and saying, this is me. If you don't like me, you can keep walking. I don't care. It's not going to change me, is a huge step. That's what shame resilience is. That's how it works. So let's fast forward a little bit. Let's say next week I'm at the grocery store, walking through the grocery store, and somebody sees the PICC line and they give me one of those. Terrified, judgmental, scared, and what the hell looks. I'm not going to run to my car and never go into public again. I'm also not going to automatically wear long sleeves anytime I leave the house, which has been suggested. That's not an option. I'm going to do what I need to do. So how shame resilience works is, in the past, I would have left there. I would have left that store because I didn't want to make that person uncomfortable when they had to look at my PICC line. It's not grotesque, for goodness sakes. It's just something that's on my body. So if I had no shame resilience, I would leave the store. I would try to protect them. I would cover it up. I would wear long sleeve. I would wear layers. I would do all of these things to protect them from experience the judgment and the shock that they'll experience. Whereas today, my response is, okay, I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I'm going to keep on walking. Because I don't allow people to control me anymore. And I don't just freely give away my power anymore. And that's what it's really about. I'm ready to hear back from you guys, so let me know. Are you giving your power away? Are you letting other people control you? And are you ready to start living a transparent life? I look forward to hearing back from you. Check out my website at www.jennbovee.com. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.